You may recall that Jeff recently completed a sermon series on the number 40 in the Bible. And that, of course, was not an accident. That was to help us mark the 40th anniversary of Ozaukee Congregational Church, which we recently did just a couple of Sundays ago. The number 40 is an interesting one, and not just in the Bible. My dad, back in the day, he always used to say that with cars, everything starts to go wrong. Everything starts to break after about 40,000 miles. I've heard physicians over the years and others say that the same is true of the human body, that right about at age 40, give or take, everything starts to go wrong. Body parts start to ache and break and get injured in various ways that didn't really happen when you were younger than 40 years old. Now, in my experience, that car thing, that is sometimes true, although since about 2006, I switched and I've been driving Hondas since then. And let me tell you, Hondas don't start to break at 40,000 miles. They're going strong at 80, 120, even 160,000 miles and beyond. Hondas are still going strong. And yet, my body, well, I did find that right around age 40, plus or minus a year or two, my shoulders started to go, my lower back started to hurt, all kinds of things started to go wrong about that time. Well, what about OCC? I personally think OCC is a whole lot more like a Honda than it is like my body. In other words, at 40 years old, OCC is just getting started. We're going strong. There is an awful lot to like about what's happening in and around OCC. For those of you that have been a part of it all along, well, thank you. The investment that you've made of yourselves, of your time, your talent, and your treasure, it's appreciated. And it really has helped to further, I believe, God's purposes in the world. If you haven't been that engaged with OCC over the years or just recently, well, to borrow the phrase that Jeff and others have used, come and see. Come and see what's going on. Because at 40 years old, OCC is going strong.